r/AskReddit. What's a common saying that annoys you? More recent, we are all in this together. In these unprecedented times. The heroes on the front lines. We're all in the same boat. Unfortunately, that boat is infected, and there's no way off. If they told you to jump off a cliff, would you? It is always a false equivalence. Or, if everyone/your friends were jumping off a cliff, would you? If everyone I know was jumping off a cliff, I'd at least have to seriously consider it. My friends aren't idiots, they probably have a reason. I'd have to find out why before deciding. Reminds me of a scene from Brooklyn 99. If Rosa went to jump off a cliff, would you? If she went to jump off a cliff, she would have considered the height of the jump, the depth of the water, and the entry velocity. So if she goes jumping off a cliff, by all means, do so. You're pretty, blank, for a, blank. Fly, for a, white guy. The one exception. When you catch someone red-handed doing something they shouldn't, and they dismissively say, just kidding, as if it never happened, and they are thus absolved of everything. It drives me up the wall. At least own up to it. It's just a prank, bro. This sentence people say to essentially excuse any behavior or joke. Prankster, let's put a klaxon by someone's eardrums. Loud noise. They get angry. Oh, it's just a prank, bro. Haha. Loosen up a bit. I was just joking. Just hate it. It doesn't excuse your behavior. It's just because they can't live up to the consequences. There was a girl who used to pull shit like this at my high school. Like do or say really mean messed up stuff to people. And when they got upset it was, oh my god, I was just kidding. You can't take a joke, woo, I'll grow up. One thing I'll never forget was her making fun of another student. His mother was extremely ill for being bad at math or something, and I don't remember the exact words, but she basically said maybe if you weren't so bad at math your mom wouldn't be dying. Obviously the student got really upset and the bully absolutely lost her mind that she couldn't take a joke. Sorry, in what world is something like that considered an even remotely okay joke to make? God, I hated her. Deserves a punch to the throat. Followed by a just a prank, bro. When an employer refers to their employees as family, we are family equals. Be prepared to work early and late, and be paid in guilt and manipulation. We are family. Until we are not doing well, then we are kicking you out to save money, and paying ourselves 7-figure bonuses. The customer is always right. The sad part is there is some real important truth to this. It's just been taken out of context. It was never intended to apply to an individual customer, it was intended to apply to the population of customers. The real idea is that, if a particular product isn't selling, trying to blame it on the customers is stupid. My favorite example of this is the spoiler on a Toyota Camry. It serves absolutely no purpose, and is completely unnecessary, but if a customer wants to pay for it, we'll happily sell it. If you got time to lean, you got time to clean. Bitch, I've been cleaning all day. When I was in judo and this guy was giving a kinda big workout, some of the kids were saying they were tired. He kept responding with, "You're not too tired to talk." Like, yeah, talking is easier than doing 30 reps. I was once at a park and saw some 8-year-old boy punch his playmate in the head and his mum responded, well, boys will be boys. How about teaching your kid not to punch others? How about that? Yeah, and shitty parents make for shitty kids. The turd doesn't fall far from the hole. Give 110%. This is actually a thing in the engineering world. An engine running at 100% power is at maximum safe operating power, but can be operated at 110%, for example for short periods of time during emergencies. When your boss says it though, it's never a short period. They want 110% to be the new baseline normal of your work. So just give 25% Monday, Thursday and 10% on Fridays. I've been doing it wrong for years. I go in full force to prove that I'm not lazy, and then anything less is seen as unacceptable. Noted. People saying they're a little OCD because they like to sort things neatly or something. Or ADHD. Or a dyslexic moment like, bitch, do you know how hard it was for me to learn to read? I hate when people do that. I had a friend who said he had ADHD because he gets hyper sometimes. Everything happens for a reason. Someone actually wrote this on Facebook to a family member of mine after she had a miscarriage. And it's cousin. It just wasn't meant to be. and it's inbred half cause and it's all part of God's plan. God's plan. 1. Create people. 2. Give them technology. 3. Make Jenny have miscarriage. 4. 5. Kill humanity. 6. Profit. 7. REPEAT. Nothing can stop a team. If you work your hardest you will succeed. Stuff like that. How about another team? You weren't supposed to do that. No offense, but, with all due respect, anyone who says that is an a-hole. It's one of those things that can be used with the right nuance, but smooth brains use it to be a rike. No offense, but you're smelling pretty bad right now. Here's some deodorant to a close friend. Is okay and helpful. No offense, but your entire race is subhuman and deserves to go to hell. IDK if it really fits, but when people write would of, it makes me hate people. Should have used a different word. I hate you too. If you cannot handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. This is what we like to call a red flag. Girls on Tinder, be ready to handle my attitude. Here's the kicker. I have no idea why, but it does my head in. Yeah, but it really works when you're introducing a football team. Think about everyone else that has much bigger problems than you and realize your problems aren't that big. Something like that. Ah yes, it could be worse. Hate that. It could be a lot better too. Just be positive. Well, if I could I would. My buddy vehemently opposes the word anyways, claiming it is not a word and only anyway is acceptable. Am I your buddy? Money can't buy happiness. I hate this saying. About 90% of my problems could be solved with money. I always say, but it's more comfortable to cry in a Mercedes than it is on a bike. In America, where I live, people constantly say it's a free country as an excuse for saying or doing something that other people are judging / criticizing them for. What they fail to realize is that it goes both ways and they're not free of the consequences of their actions. I'm a total ike and I never grew out of adolescence. I have a coworker who says happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday etc. for every day of the week. Constantly, all day long, to everyone she talks to. Makes me want to smash my face through a window. That must be annoying. BTW, happy Thursday. Be your true self. I think that promotes a very passive, one-dimensional way of looking at your life. My true self is a couch potato. I want to be better. Whenever I make an effort to improve, some people can't handle me not being someone they can look down on like before and tell me to be myself. Nah mate, you just miss being able to bully me. Your parents did their best and love you. No, they most certainly did not. Especially not when one of them is a trained psychologist who specializes in the disorders his own children developed. Now that's a situation that calls for a different proverb entirely. The cobbler's children have no shoes lol. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's the whole point of book cover design nowadays. Cover art, synopsis, reviews, etc. All of these things are meant to draw your eye and get you to buy the book. Book covers scream judge me at every opportunity. Who are you still here? Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you want more crazy posts, go to my channel and look for more videos.